Hello, my name is Dr. Kyre Adept, and I am an architect by training. I am a practitioner and an instructor in Geotran, which is human energy programming, and I'm also a professional writer. And in today's very short video, I'd just like to introduce my spiritual integration series of books. There will eventually be 10 books in this series, of which 6 have been written. And in subsequent videos, I will speak about each one. Spiritual integration really talks about the energetic structure of the universe in the macrocosm and how that works in our human biocomputers and how we relate to each other and how we relate to our lives in the microcosm. As you know, it's a given in spiritual circles, as above, so below. And really that's what we're talking about here. If we understand how the microcosm works, then we'll understand more about the macrocosm, the universal energy fields, and of course vice versa. Now, my teacher, Dorothy Espio, the creator of Geotran, always spoke about the energy fields being basically the matrix of energy and information, and that underlies the whole of the physical universe. So anything that is going to come into physical form has to be present in the spiritual or the energy fields first. And what we're doing with Geotran is we are actually reading our personal energy fields, our personal data sets, if you like, our personal information, using light. So with Geotran, we talk about how all of our information, all of our data, all of our personal truth is recorded on rings of the brain, which are really like CDs. That is, they're circular in nature, they're digital, and they're read by light. And light and truth together make up intelligence. Now, again, Dorothy's always said the glory of God is intelligence, and intelligence is truth and light. And above every glory is a higher glory, which means that above every truth is a higher truth, and above every light there is a higher light. But the level that we're talking about is here in terms of our human experience. What we're saying is, can we clean off that inner gem, the gems of excellence that we have spoken about elsewhere, to such an extent that the light of God, the light of Spirit, the universal light, comes in correctly and enables us to read our own personal truth. And when it can, that is when we are able to be intelligent in the sense that I'm talking about. Now, the Spiritual Integration series talks about that, especially starting with Volume 1, which is called The Spirit of Intelligence. Volume 2 is called Living as God in Body. Volume 3 is Attending God's School. Volume 4 is Beyond the Mountain. So we graduate from God's School. How do we live then? How do we live an integrated life? Then number 5 is called Divine Feminine Revaluation. Number 6 is Divine Feminine Glory, using glory in exactly the same sense. And number 7 is Divine Feminine Ordering. This is because starting in 1987 with the harmonic convergence, we began to move out of the divine masculine outbreath of God, that young, action-based energy that just goes out and does what it has to do without being very concerned about the mess left behind. And we're moving out of that and into the divine feminine in-breath of God, which is yin, which is receiving, which is about order and clearing up that mess that we have been enjoying for the last 5,000 years. So the second half of these books is really talking about that shift into the divine feminine, what that could mean for us as human beings. So I hope you'll take a moment and listen to the following videos, which are about each of these books in turn. Again, this is Dr. Kyre Adept. You can find out more on www.drkyre.com. Thanks.